Alright, what's good with y'all boys, man? Back at y'all another video. Now, before we hop into the topic, make sure you follow me on Instagram at FlexLilQua. And also make sure you hit the description and hit the pinned comments and get access to my free guide, which is going to teach you the 7 steps that you need to avoid the friend zone. At the end of this free guide, I test my course, Dating with Finesse, which is going to make you go from simp to playboy. If you're somebody that lack confidence, can't get laid, struggle approaching women, don't know what to say when you're approaching women, anything like that, if you just want to maximize your options and completely transform your dating life, this is the course for you, so get access to it today. Now, in this video, as you read by the title and thumbnail, we talking about say this thing to yourself. Tell yourself this every single day and watch how girls start chasing you. If you tell yourself this right here, I'm cooked. If you tell yourself that you cook, let me stop playing. If you tell yourself basically that you are the version of yourself that you want to be, instead of trying to become this person, you just embody it, then watch how women start responding to you. Now, let's really break this down because this is gonna go over some of y'all head, but just sit back, relax, and soak up the information. Shout out to all the new subscribers, y'all boys. The past content has been going crazy. I appreciate all the support, appreciate the day ones, and appreciate the new subscribers. Let's get into it. In one of my previous videos, like a week ago, I was telling y'all about basically why I'm finna stop saying grinding, because grinding is like you're striving for something that's so difficult that you're gonna be striving for this to the end of time. Like grinding is like, it's just this unbearable path that you on when you're trying to accomplish something. See, grinding, that's doing too much. Grinding is like going against the grain, really grinding my gears, that's going against the grain. It's condescending. So with the grinding being condescending, you gotta realize that it's a different alternative, a much easier alternative to getting what you want. So when it comes down to women looking at you like an attractive man, women flocking to you, women chasing you, you gotta ask yourself, what makes women flock to certain types of men? What makes women chase certain types of men? Why is she attracted to this type of man? Why won't she leave this dude alone and I'll treat her better than him? He did this, he did that. She posting about all this stuff that he did, but she keep going back to him when I'm sitting right here just waiting to give it a whirl. But why she keep going back to him? It's all about the mindset. It's all about the energy. It's all about the internal things that that specific man or these specific types of men embody that shows externally. So what does that mean? How your mind is set up, what you believe in your mind is going to show in your external reality, because you only act in accordance to what you believe in your mindset. So if you believe that you're a little bitch, if you believe that you lack confidence, if you believe that women don't like you, if you believe that you're unattractive, any of these different things, the energy that you embody is going to show, and the things that you do on a daily basis is going to basically confirm that what you believe in your mind is true. So when you believe in these type of things, women definitely gonna be overlooking you. Women definitely gonna be looking the other way. Women definitely gonna be leaving you on the liver, and you're definitely not gonna have the confidence to approach any woman that you see. So it all comes down to your mindset. You might have these limiting beliefs. You might have this guilt because you jack off all day. Watch the last video I just dropped if you need to overcome lust, if you can't stop watching porn. So with that being said, it's probably something, not probably, it is something that's diminishing your mindset, that's making your mindset weak. And when you got this weak mindset, you don't really take action. You see what I'm saying? Women only go after the dudes that's taking action. Women only go after the dudes that's assertive, that know what they want, and that ain't gonna stop at nothing until they get it. You know what I'm saying? You have to embody an energy like that. You can't embody energy like that if you don't even believe in yourself. If you don't believe that you can make $5,000 a month, if you don't believe that you can start a side hustle while working your job, then the side hustle makes more money than your job, then you quit the job. If you don't believe that this girl gonna give you her number when you approach her, you're cooked, because self-belief is the seed of creation alongside failure. Failure is also the seed of success. So when it comes down to you having self-belief, that allows you to want to do more things, because if you believe that you're capable of something, you're going to put in the work. You're going to take the action to show yourself that you actually believe in yourself, because you can't believe that you're capable of this X, Y, and Z if you're not actually putting in the work. You see what I'm saying? If you don't believe that you can get her number, you're never going to approach her. But if you believe that you can get her number, if you believe that you're attractive, if you believe that you the finest nigga that she's ever laid eyes on, you're going to go up and say something to her. All because of what you believe in your mind. And she feels this energy without you even have to say anything. That's the thing about it. That's the name of the game. That's unspoken riz. It's the energy that you want to embody. That's why I tell y'all, get yourself right. Get yourself right. Work on yourself. So if you tell yourself on a daily basis, I am confident, I am powerful, I am rich, I am in shape, I am wealthy, I am confident, I am assertive, I am charismatic, etc. When you tell yourself these things, that's the first initial step. So you start believing them. But understand this, you're not gonna believe anything that you're just telling yourself unless you're taking some type of action that corresponds with what you're telling yourself that you believe. For example, you're not gonna believe that you're confident just by telling yourself that. You're gonna believe that you're confident by doing what confident people do, doing things that make you feel a little nervous, doing things that you're not sure about, but you wanna do these things, so the confidence is gonna guide you. Just telling yourself, oh, I'm confident, I'm the most confident version of myself, it's not gonna make you approach women. When you tell yourself that you're confident, then you believe it, then you're gonna go do something, and that's gonna confirm the belief. That's gonna confirm what you're telling yourself. So this is why the foundation is the mindset. You see what I'm saying? But you have to get the results to work hand in hand with your mindset, because mindset is the first thing, okay? You wanna read books, you wanna start doing new things, you wanna meditate, you wanna do all these different type of practices to reprogram your mind and clear your head. But once you reprogram your mind and clear your head, you're gonna go back to the same thing that you've been doing unless you implement new habits, unless you implement new practices. So that's where the shift comes in from simp, scarcity, insecure, goes down to confident, charismatic, and abundant and confident, because of the new things that you do on a daily basis. See, confident men, they go to the gym. Confident men got skincare routines. Confident men approach women that they find attractive, approach women that's giving them choosing signals. Confident men say what's on their mind. Confident men go after what they want, they take risks, the list goes on. So by you telling yourself, I am confident on a daily basis, you have to also know what you want. You have to also know what type of life that you want to live, so you know what steps that you need to take on a daily basis. Because instead of you striving, oh, I'm trying. The name of the game is not trying. The name of the game is being. You can be whoever you want to be right now in this moment. So what does that really mean? I'm not confident right now. How can I be confident right now? And I look how I look. How can I be confident right now? My phone dry. How can I be confident right now? My ex cheated on me. You see what I'm saying? All these different little things, all these different little scenarios and reasons that you coming up with as to why you can't be confident right now. That's your mindset running on a program. See, let's break this information down. Scoot up in your seat. See, that's your mindset running on a previous program, a past program. But if you be still, sit in this present moment and just think about who you want to be. Just think about, what does the most confident version of myself look like? What does he believe? What does he do? And then you visualize these things. In this moment, the old stuff fades away. What your ex did fades away. Your old insecurity, all that stuff fades away, because in this moment, none of that stuff exists, because you focusing on the most confident version of yourself. See, when you focus on who you want to be, when you visualize who you want to be, you are able to also emotionalize yourself with this. We're gonna practice it. Right now in this video, or after this video over with, sit down for like 5-10 minutes with your eyes closed, staring at a wall, anything. Just visualize who you want to be. If you was the most successful version of yourself, the most financially stable version of yourself, and the most just free version of yourself, the most charismatic version of yourself, you was attracting all the women that you wanted. If you was that version of yourself, what would you be doing? What would you look like? How would you think? How would you act, etc.? And what would that make you feel like? Once you visualize this type of stuff, what does it make you feel like? That's what you're looking for right there. The feeling. You see what I'm saying? The feeling. If you can match the feeling of how it feels to be that version of yourself, now you bridging that gap, you bringing it closer, and that missing piece is just taking the action. You see what I'm saying? If you visualize yourself, okay, because you see people who do things that you want to do. You see people who in position that you want to be in. So you know what type of things that you could be doing on a daily basis just by being on your phone, just by looking at people who inspire you. I might be that person for you. Just by watching my videos, you know the type of things that you should be doing to improve your confidence, to become more attractive, etc. So what does that type of stuff make you feel like? If you was doing those things on a daily basis, how would you feel? How would women respond to that? Then that is what leads you to taking action. All because you first created it in your head, because you believed it, because you had that burning desire. Then you confirmed it through your imagination. Then you also double confirmed it by taking action in real life, which made your imagination turn into present reality. Go back a little bit if you ain't soak up the information, because I just gave you the entire blueprint. So go back probably 2-3 minutes if you ain't soak up the information, and just let it sink in. Because when you doing this, when you got a mindset like this, bro, a woman, you don't have to say anything to her. She feels the energy. She feels the aura. You're glowing. It's a light. You know what I'm saying? It's a certain energy that you carry that she has to flock to. It's like when you walk in the room, you light it up. Not because you yelling and screaming and introducing yourself, but because it's an energy. Who is that? You looking around with confidence. You smell good. You know what I'm saying? Your head is held high. These different type of things. Women is always looking at the non-verbal things that makes you either confident or makes you either super unattractive. You know what I'm saying? She's always looking at how you standing, your body language, how you looking at her. You see what I'm saying? How you smell. All the non-verbal things, the women pay attention to those things the most. So when you got those things on point, it's easy for them to respond how you want them to respond. It's easy for you to get those choosing signals because you already doing your part. I'm telling you, bro, she wants to make it easy for you. She wants to do everything that you want to do. You just got to make it easier for her to do those things, bro. If you can understand that, dating will be 30 times easier for you. But the more that you continue to overcomplicate things, live in the past, be scared of the future, be insecure, overthink all the time instead of taking action and improving, the more you're going to be stuck, the longer you're going to be stuck. But if you can make the shift and just be still and just fade away from the past stuff, from the past BS, and reprogram your mind with the things that you actually want, with the person that you actually want to become, get familiar with how it looks, get familiar with how it makes you feel, and then take action in accordance to those two things, your dating life will transform. This is bigger than your dating life. Your entire life will transform and you'll start attracting the things that you want, all because you're doing the inner work. You gotta realize that the life that you're living right now is in direct correspondence to who you are on the inside, in direct correspondence to your spiritual growth, your own actual purchase, development, and conscious evolution. That is in direct correspondence to the life that you live right now. So if you ain't living a life that you want to live right now, or you ain't getting the women that you want, or whatever, you ain't making the money that you want, you have to do some evolution and spiritual work on the inside so that everything else on the outside can match that. Because most of us, bro, we get so attached to our current reality. We get so caught up in this current program that we living in that we can't think big, that we can't see into the future, that we can't detach from what's going on now and get into our sixth sense using our imagination so we can create better circumstances for ourselves. You gotta learn how to detach from this physical reality and get into the spiritual reality, which is actually real. You see what I'm saying? Because the spiritual reality precedes this physical reality. So if you're working on your spiritual health, by default, your external reality is going to match this. So one of the biggest principles that you can do, I told y'all boys about reading books, but I also told y'all that I'm gonna start back journaling. So what do I do every morning now when I read my book? I also journal. So whatever chapter I'm reading, y'all know I'm reading The Magic of Thinking Big. So after I finish reading that, I just take a couple notes down, or not even after I finish reading, but just as I'm reading my chapter for the day, I take my notes down. You see what I'm saying? Because when you're writing something down, then you read over it, it's gonna download in your head double the power as opposed to you putting it in your notes or just reading it. But when you write it down yourself, it's like you locked in with it because you're not focused on a million different other things while you writing something down. You focus on what you write down. So once you write it down, you read over it, then you read it out loud, it's gonna stick inside of your brain. So if you telling yourself, or you write it down, I am confident, I am charismatic, I am wealthy, I am healthy, I am the best version of myself, etc. You reading it, you writing this down, you read it in your head while you writing it down, then you read it aloud. That's step one. Then you take action in accordance to what you just read out loud. You will see the results that you want. For example, I'll just give y'all boys some free game. If you follow me on Instagram, you probably already get some of this game right here on my broadcast channel. But if you're not following me on Instagram, follow me on Instagram at FlexLilQua. Get access to the broadcast channel and suck up that free game. So it's a quote by John Wanamaker, and it goes like this. A man is not doing much until the cause he works for possesses all there is of him. If your life is not completely engulfed and embedded by your purpose, you not living up to your full potential. Meaning what? What you do you have to eat, sleep, and shit this grind. Not this grind, but this purpose. You have to eat, sleep, and shit your purpose. You see what I'm saying? I record videos every single day. I show up every single day. I'm making content every single day. Broadcasting ideas every single day. Learning something new every single day. Coming up with ideas every single day. Because I'm fully engulfed in my purpose. I'm fully engulfed in becoming the best version of myself and creating a blueprint for y'all and showing y'all the way as well. I'm fully engulfed in that. Not a day go by that I'm not gonna do something productive to help myself and to help y'all. But also it goes like this as well. Desire, when harnessed, is power. Deeply embed your goals into your subconscious mind, and the steps needed to accomplish these goals will appear. You will only accomplish what you plan to accomplish. So that's why everything has to be created from the inside out. That's why you have to become this version of yourself that you want women to respond to from the inside out. You have to reprogram your subconscious mind with the limiting beliefs that you got right now. Oh, I'm insecure, I'm nervous, my ex did this. You gotta detach from all that and reprogram your subconscious with the things that you want to believe about yourself and the things that you want women to believe about you. Because once you do that, and also you take it a step further with your purpose, detach from the limiting beliefs with your purpose. What they gonna say, my mama don't want me to do this, it's too much work. Forget about all that and actually reprogram your subconscious mind with affirmations that coincide with you fulfilling your purpose. Then when you make these subconscious shifts, everything else, the steps that you need to take will present themselves in front of you, because everything that is governed by in your mental aspect is governed 95% by your subconscious mind. See, this thinking mind that we got right now, these thoughts that you thinking right now, everything like that, that's only 5%. Your waking mind is only 5% of the actual brain mind power that's being used. 95% is used by your subconscious mind. So if you can reprogram your subconscious mind, then you'll see that you believe things differently, you view the world differently, and you're attracting things that you want as opposed to creating the circumstances that you don't want time and time again. So I know we kind of hopped all over the place with this game, bro, but this definitely ties back to women viewing you how you want them to view you. You see what I'm saying? It all starts with how you view yourself and the type of action that you take, which is what the women are going to respond to, bro. Don't go around with this timid energy. Don't go around with this scared energy. But put in the inner work, do the spiritual work so that you can become a new version of yourself. It doesn't take all this striving. It doesn't take all this grinding. It just takes you to be able to detach from the identity that you're attaching to right now, to be able to detach from the reality that you exist in right now, be present, visualize the reality that you want to exist in, visualize the person that you want to become, that you want women to view you as, and be present in that and exist in that and embody within that frequency, embody within that energy, and then take action in accordance to that energy that you embody in it. And that is the blueprint to basically magnetize women to you without you having to go out here and chase them, bro, because the name of the game is not chasing. Do you want to become a magnet, or do you want to go out here and do all this extra stuff? You see what I'm saying? I know you want to be a magnet. So if you want to magnetize women towards you, do everything I listed in this video. Simple. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I'm gone.